Hey, welcome back to my channel everyone. On today's video we're gonna fix my R34 headlamp because for people who don't know, I'm making a 300ZX, the first one with the R34 front. So I already started to drill the spot weld on the front radiator support of the 300ZX and the front core of the R34, but one of the problem is I need to get R34 headlamp that actually doesn't have brackets, they're broken. So basically in Japan, R34 headlamp that are good condition, the non-xenon will go averagely about for like maybe $1,000. For the xenon version, the average is $2,000. I got those R34 headlight non-xenon for $200, but yeah, brackets are dead and there were a big hole here. I patched it with a piece of metal net and some epoxy glue, and I did same thing on this one. The lens were really in bad condition. I could have buy like the $400 lens replacement, but I thought I can try to save them. I wet sanded until there's no more crash, and then I buff it with a compound. They came out pretty much good for now. They're not perfect, but it's a competition drift car. So as you can see, they're both pretty much broken. All the brackets are gone. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna save them with the Boost International bracket kit. So you have the two front brackets for the center side, and then you have the one that go like more on the outside part. So since I already patched the holes, I will keep sand it. You need to cut the original bracket and sand it down to make it flat as much as possible, and they will just simply get some screw to hold them on the plastic. They come with the kit. By the way, if you order on Boost International and you use my referral code, it gives you 10% off. So just use Franco Zetto when you check out. For any of their product, you will get a 10% off, and it will support me. So for now, let's start doing the installation. I will start cutting the bracket, and then after that, we're gonna sand down so it looks clean. So you need to be really flat, so you want to grind it or cut it, whatever tools you want to use. Use a belt drive to make it flat. Oh, by the way, you need to cut this one. So this one doesn't need to be cut. It will like really sit there. There's a notch. This one doesn't have notch. So here you really have to cut it to fit. So take some how they call it in Japanese, nipper. And then I try to cut it flat as much as we can. There you go, it's pretty much flat. And then we're gonna do the other one. Yeah, so basically most of R34 headlights are all broken like that. It's like really hard to find. They're not like smashed like that, or the bracket are cracked. So as you can see, we can see a little bit like the metal net I used to patch the hole was really big. But this one need to have a screw behind, so that's why I patch it, so it will be more easy to install. Alright, so it looks pretty much flat, so we can start installing this. This one will go like until the edge here. To make sure the plastic to not crack more, I will drill a small hole before to put the screw. So one thing I noticed, it's not a flaw, but it should be like maybe a little bit shorter because it's actually hitting the top of your projector. So what I done, I just cut the screw a little bit shorter, but I think it will be fine. Yeah, then now it's fine. So you can cut like half of the screw and you will be fine. I would say maybe only on this side and maybe on top of this side, so I will check. Alright, so as you can see, those two I recommend to shave the screw, because they hit a little bit the inside of the projector. So to avoid any like interference, pre-drill your holes. They cut the half of it and you will be fine. Those two no problem, it's fit perfectly, and I like the result. So it looks good, I think. As mentioned, those two in the inside, it's better to shave the screw about half away, and those two on the low beam is fine. It's only the high beam, it's like touching a little bit, so just like shave or cut half of the screw, and those no problem, it's fit very well. So let's try on the front. All right, so looks like it's fitting well. Boing. Whoops. All right, well, so this is the result. It looks good. It looks like original, and they fit perfectly on it. For real, I'm satisfied. I think it's really worth it, because in Japan, actually, I saw a few guys, they're selling like the bracket, it's in metal, but the problem with the metal, it's like you need to have a bit of the plastic left, and you need to like cut just half of like the original part, and then you gotta tap two screw under, and I don't know, I don't like it. Plus, being metal, it's not good, because if you knock again your headlamp, you will damage the lens, definitely. So it's really better actually to have these, because they will crack and break before to maybe damage your lens, and you maybe save your headlight for this. So yeah, this is the result. I think it's really good. So I will do the other one later. So that was Boost International bracket kit for the R34 headlamp. I recommend you to go see their website. They have many other products for Skylines. I think they do for Sylvia and other chassis. They 3D print stuff like turn signal. I think they do also other product related. But this one I think really worth it, because you know, like I said, R34 headlamp are really expensive, but like me, I managed to get away with those R34 headlamp for like about $200 or $300 if I remember, and I could save them with that bracket kit, because the bracket was pretty much done. And to keep you updated on my project, I will continue to drill all the spot weld on the R34 front and slowly drill all the other spot weld on the front of the 300 ZX, and then I will sit all the hopper parts so I can also align the fender. I'm really lucky because the sides are actually really similar, so there's not a lot of work to do on make it fit. But it's a big project, and I hope you enjoy seeing me doing that thing. Some people maybe don't like me putting a R34 front. I did some render in a 3D program, and it's actually looking good, so I can't wait to make it happen in real life. The fact that I never saw anyone in the world doing that is gonna be really cool. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed my project of slapping a R34 front on that 300 ZX. I think it's gonna be really unique and funny. So if you wanna stay updated, you know what to do. Just subscribe and like and share, it's really appreciated. And then until then, see you next time. Ciao.